Welcome back. Menominee Falls-based KOHL'S reporting an increase in its net sales for the fourth quarter and year-end earnings this week. That's good news for the company. Here to talk more about that in depth, the editor-in-chief of the Milwaukee Business Journal, Mark Cass. Mark, great to see you again.
Always good to see you, Steve. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there, man. So how did KOHL'S do, and is this likely to temper the acquisition attempts of the retailer?
Well, I'd say they were okay numbers. They were good, as you said, but not as great maybe as they hoped. So no, it's really going to make it more interesting. I mean, I think the investors are just even more amped up to try and make this happen. It's all going to come to a head here in the next few weeks as they try to clearly switch the board at the annual meeting. Or I think KOHL'S is also working on its own, trying to figure out if there's an opportunity to actually find one of its own buyers. So I think this is still in play. I think KOHL'S is trying to make things happen, really trying to present something well. They actually have a big event next Monday where they're meeting with investors and analysts to try and kind of lay out their plan, lay out their growth plans, and kind of show, things are working well on the web, things are working well in the stores. We're going to invest in the stores. So, I mean, there's a lot of play here. I think the next month will really show what's going to happen with them.
Okay, that's KOHL'S. Let's move on to the main course here, Loopy and Iris.
Yes.
This is exciting. This is going to be a big new restaurant in downtown Milwaukee. It's got a great chef at the helm, and now we know the opening date. Tell us when and just how significant this is for Milwaukee.
This is a big deal because, we've talked, Steve, you and I and others over the past 20 months, it's been about all the restaurants that have closed. Well, here we got one that's opening. It's going to open on the 1st of May. It's going to be right in the heart of downtown, upscale dining, nice, large-size restaurant. And I'm hoping what this does is kind of re-engage the people to get more energy into these restaurants, really make them happen. We obviously had 3rd Street Market Hall open, and that's doing great with really good crowds there. So we're starting to see some energy come back kind of downtown. As you know, I live downtown. I'm seeing a lot more people downtown, but not as many as there has been. So we need more people. We need more energy. Having a new restaurant is really going to help.
And it's got to help that we're seeing the COVID numbers come down as dramatically as we have. The mask requirement has gone away in the city of Milwaukee. People are comfortable going out and starting to feel a little more normal.
No doubt about it. I mean, I've been out and about a lot over the last couple of weeks, and the crowds are back, and people are not wearing masks. They seem more engaged, but there still aren't as many restaurants open for lunch. There still aren't as many restaurants open overall. So, I mean, we got to get this going. We got to see more energy and activity. And as we warm up, hopefully, we're going to see that come April, come May. Hopefully the Bucks in the playoffs, that'll drive a lot of traffic really downtown. So I think you're right. I think the numbers has helped, but we're not there yet.
Okay, if someone's looking for a job right now, they may want to apply at Target. Starting pay will soon be as high as $24 an hour for Target employees. How have things shifted so dramatically in the last 2 years where we were fighting over $15 minimum wage to where companies are now going, $10 over the $15 minimum wage to win workers?
Isn't that amazing? I can think back 4, 5, 6 years ago, it was $8 or $9 an hour, right? Now you're talking about $15, $20, $24 an hour. And I think that's, really about this employee shortage. In order to get workers, in order to get them to stay, they have to pay for them. So that's a big part of this. Workers really have the advantage right now and can kind of choose where they want to work. $24 an hour to work at Target. I've heard $18, $20 to work at Starbucks, $20 to work at McDonald's. Think about that. Think about when you and I were kids, kind of what that rate was. It was nowhere near this. So this has really changed. The worker drives the conversation right now. You can work where you want for almost how much you want.
I made $11 an hour in my first reporting job, Mark.
$11. I think mine was like 6 or 7 because I'm a little older than you, and the keyword is little older than you.
And you were still getting paid in pebbles back.
Be nice now. Days. I think it was maybe rocks, but I'm not sure.
Mark Cass, always great to have you on. For more of today's top business stories, you're going to want to visit bizjournals.com/Milwaukee. We'll be back after